If your partner constantly criticizes you, humiliates you, makes sarcastic comments, or slowly damages your confidence, one of the most important things to understand is this. You do not have to become emotionally cold to protect yourself, but you do need stronger psychological boundaries. The first step is recognizing the behavior clearly. Many people stay stuck because they minimize what is happening. They tell themselves, they're just stressed. They didn't mean it. Maybe I'm too sensitive. But when disrespect becomes repetitive, it stops being an accident and becomes a pattern. Psychologically, naming the behavior matters because confusion keeps people emotionally trapped. The moment you clearly identify the behavior, criticism, manipulation, humiliation, emotional control, passive aggression, your brain starts moving from emotional reaction to awareness. And awareness creates psychological distance. The second step is to stop measuring your worth through their approval. When someone constantly puts you down, your brain may slowly become dependent on their validation. You begin working harder and harder for small moments of kindness, affection, or approval. That creates an unhealthy emotional imbalance. Instead of asking, how do I finally make them treat me better? Ask, why am I allowing someone else to define my value? Your self-worth cannot survive long-term if it fully depends on someone else's mood. The third step is emotional detachment from unnecessary attacks. This does not mean becoming emotionless. It means learning not to emotionally absorb every insult or criticism as truth. People who belittle others often want emotional reactions. They want you to feel guilty, insecure, defensive, or unstable because it gives them psychological control. The calmer and more grounded you become internally, the less power the behavior has over you. Sometimes the strongest response is not emotional escalation, but emotional clarity. For example, I don't accept being spoken to like that. That comment was disrespectful. We can talk, but not like this. Short, calm, clear. Not every attack deserves a long emotional defense. The fourth step is rebuilding your identity outside the relationship. Emotionally harmful relationships often become psychologically consuming. Your confidence, mood, and peace begin revolving around the other person. That is dangerous because you slowly lose connection with yourself. Reconnect with the parts of your identity that existed before the relationship. Your interests, routines, friendships, goals, hobbies, values, health, creativity, work, or independence. The stronger your own identity becomes, the harder it is for someone else to psychologically control you. The fifth step is paying attention to your nervous system. People often think emotional harm only exists in the mind, but your body keeps score too. If you constantly feel anxious before conversations, tense around your partner, emotionally exhausted, hyper-alert, or afraid of making mistakes, your nervous system may already be living in survival mode. That means your body no longer experiences the relationship as emotionally safe. Protecting yourself, therefore, also means calming your body. Sleep properly, exercise, breathe slowly, go outside, reduce constant stress, and create moments where your brain can feel peace again. A calmer nervous system helps you think more clearly and make stronger decisions. The sixth step is learning the difference between guilt and responsibility. Emotionally manipulative people often make you feel responsible for their anger, insults, moods, or disrespect. But someone else's inability to communicate respectfully is not automatically your fault. You are responsible for your behavior. You're not responsible for managing another adult's emotional immaturity. That distinction is psychologically important. The seventh step is watching actions instead of promises. Many people stay trapped because they focus on apologies instead of patterns. Anyone can say, "I'll change. I didn't mean it. It will never happen again." But real change is visible in consistent behavior over time. Healthy relationships are not built on occasional affection between repeated emotional damage. They are built on stable respect. And finally, understand this. Protecting yourself does not always begin with leaving immediately. Sometimes it begins with mentally refusing to shrink yourself any longer. The moment you stop accepting humiliation as normal, something changes psychologically. You begin seeing the situation more clearly. Because emotionally healthy love should not require you to lose your confidence in order to keep the relationship. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. On the left, you'll find another video that dives deeper into this topic and expands on the ideas we discussed today. And on the right, check out a completely different video from the channel. You might discover something unexpected and interesting. See you in the next video.